One minute he's happy and the next minute he's just sobbing and super clingy. And what helped was just always trying to keep in the back of my mind that what he was going through was so it was tearing his world apart and everything he knew, and he was so confused and scared. Realizing that I'm the adult, I know how to cope, and I can help him and be that strong foundation for him. But I also recommend earplugs because sometimes the screaming gets to be a lot, and save your ears.
She hated sharing me with my husband. She didn't want a daddy in the picture, and she didn't understand why I had to sleep with daddy or why I would give him any of my attention when she deserved it all, clearly. He was the one that I convinced to embark on this process, so it was hard for him to have a little 4-year-old basically really reject him. That was quite traumatic for our family, and it was hard for me because I'm like, love your daddy, he loves you so much. That was very challenging. Now she's crazy about him, but that was probably the biggest challenge.
Your child, when you go to hug, he would turn his back to me, or if you go to kiss his face, he would turn his head so I could only kiss the back of his head. I realized how it had a devastating impact on my connection with him. And so in order to keep from losing it, we finally got medical help. We talked to a doctor, and after following the doctor's suggestions, it was a night and day difference. Now all of a sudden this child who used to only turn his back to me when I would go to tuck him in, now he leans forward and gives me a kiss on his face.
My husband and I just recognized that we had to have a different structure of our own communication to make it through it. And so I would call my husband in the middle of it, and instead of just throwing myself on my bed and crying, I would call Rich and we would talk, and he would help bring me down. He would help me by giving me peace and encouragement.
There's so many examples of where we didn't know where things were coming from. So it could be like she's walking across a hallway and I'm saying something to her, and then all of a sudden, you not even knowing what triggered it, but her just exploding into inconsolable tears, and you just have no idea what caused it, what you could have done to prevent it, and you don't know how to fix it. I wish I could say we handled it well the whole time, and given all the things we'd read and all the great experiences that others had shared with us too, but I have to say that most of the time I think it's a process of us being refined as parents, and usually it's really obvious that in our case, that she needs something. And usually it was, let's just stop because this is not coming from a normal place, and we should just hug her and hold her and address that need.